It broke late last night that Harry has in fact reached a personal agreement with Bayern. Harry was reportedly set to fly to Germany this morning from Stansted to complete his medical and sign a 4-year deal. But there's since been varying reports that Tottenham have revoked Harry's right to fly. Let's speak to a man who handed Harry his Tottenham debut, his former Tottenham boss, another Harry. It's Harry Redknapp. Harry, morning.
Morning, Harry.
Alan, good morning. Ray, good morning.
Harry, I'm going to need counselling after this show this morning. This is an absolute farce, is it not?
Well, I must be honest. I never saw him going. All along, I've been adamant that he wouldn't go to Munich. He'd stay at Tottenham at least for another year. If he runs his contract out at the end of the year, he'll be a free agent. He's got his choice then of where he goes. I don't know. Maybe he feels he couldn't go to another English club because of his legacy at Tottenham, and I don't know. Real Madrid don't seem to be there, so maybe Bayern Munich. It's a great club, Alan, as you know.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic football club. So maybe he feels it's. But I don't know. Until it happens, I'm not. I won't be convinced. It still seems to all be twists and turns. Lots of more twists and turns yet before it's done. And I'm sure Daniel is. He said he's tweaking the deal. I'm sure he is. He's obviously, if he thinks he can get a bit more out of it, he will. That's for sure.
They're not haggling over who pays for the private jet, I hope. I'm trying to work out, Harry, what can be wrong here. If Harry Kane has agreed with Bayern, his contract, then it's obviously the Tottenham end. They either want more, or is it Tottenham owe Harry money? I just try to work out what's stopping this deal.
Yeah, it's a strange one. As I say, I was shocked when I heard last night that he was actually going to go out. I just, all along, I just said, no, there's no way he'll go to Germany. He'll stay at Tottenham. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult one for Tottenham as well. I mean, how do you replace him? He's irreplaceable, and he is so much of that team. It's ridiculous. I mean, he does everything for Tottenham. He scores, he makes goals. He can. I think, as Pep Guardiola said yesterday, he can do everything. He can link up the play. He can make passes. He can score left foot, right foot headers. He's just a complete, absolute, incredible centre forward. So they can't replace him, and it's left the manager in a difficult position.
I just better ask you, Harry, have you been in that situation where, a player looks like he's going to leave, he's a big asset to the club and a star player, and, he keeps mucking about? Because you got to replace him, haven't you? And, I mean, Postecoglou, he's going to have a tough job anyway, because he's obviously done really well at Celtic, and he looks like he's gone out and done some good business already. But, to lose your best player 2 days before the season's going to start can't be ideal for anybody.
No, it's a nightmare for him, isn't it, Ray? I mean, he'd be wondering where, he's got Son can play through the middle, but where do you find a centre forward? There ain't none about, is there? Let's be honest. Everybody's looking for centre forwards. If you could go and find one, they're just not around, and he is on another level. You look at the England team. There's Harry Kane. After that, is a big gap between anybody else who's in his class.
Yeah.
So to find somebody is going to be very difficult for Tottenham. Then they're going to have to juggle around. Son will play through the middle. I think he wants to play there, but listen, when he had Son and Kane, it's different. But just to have Harry missing now is going to be a massive loss.
So, Harry, do you think is Daniel composed with situations like this? Has he got cards up his sleeve where he thrives on this at the last minute, demanding a bit more? And will he be talking to Ange about it? Will he be right up to speed what's going on, or will he say to Ange, leave it to me, just get on with the team?
Well, Daniel's he doesn't get flustered. I mean, he is, honestly, you wouldn't want to play poker with him. He is cool. He'll be weighing it all up. He'll be doing what he feels is best for the football club. He'll be looking at the 100 million or 80, 90 million, whatever they're going to get. And in a year's time, we think we won't get anything for him. He'll be weighing up the pros and cons. Is it worth keeping Harry for that year? What can he bring the club for the year? Or are they better off taking the money? And obviously, he feels, at the moment it's a deal that the money, he'll take the money, it looks like. So that's where they're at. But he will do what he feels is best for the football club, that is for sure. And, for the future of the club or whatever, the fans won't be happy. Obviously, they're losing their best player, but, Daniel he'll make his own decisions. He won't have his head turned by anybody.
Well, Harry, I'm just looking at the TV now, and it's all about Harry Kane, Harry Kane, Harry Kane. But there's also been an unbelievable bid for Caicedo from Liverpool, 111 million, which would be the record. So that's gone under the radar a little bit because of Harry Kane. But he's a top player, isn't he? And Liverpool will have a good midfield on their books.
Well, it's going to be interesting. The two Brighton lads there, McAllister and Caicedo. I mean, it's a fantastic player, but the money's gone crazy, hasn't it, Ray? I mean, suddenly the other week it was 60 million, and it was someone bidding 65, and now suddenly 100 and something, But it'll be a big. Liverpool have gone under the radar. No one's talking about Liverpool. Everyone's saying, well, maybe Man United and Arsenal might push Man City this year. Liverpool might, they've made a few signings that don't write them off.
I've got them down as third, Harry. I've got them down as third. I think Arsenal will push City all the way, but City win it. Arsenal second, Liverpool third. That's what I've got.
I think Man United might be, I think they're the top four game for Man United. But what I would say as well, off that subject, I think West Ham look like doing some great business, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think if they get Harry Maguire and they get Ward-Prowse, I think they're two great signings for David Moyes. They're two British players who he'll know what he can get from them. I think they're best good business, and they bought the other lad in yesterday, another midfield player. It looks to me like West Ham are building well, and if they get them deals over the line, it's going to be a good year for them as well.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.